Good morning, welcome to the world of coding. Here our chapter is Python Fundamental and we are discussing on the tokens of Python. Very first thing, what are the tokens? If you see an individual statement of Python or if you see a program that is created in Python, the smallest individual unit that is there in the program, it is known as a token. Right? If you want to be a programmer, if you want to be a coder, you should know how many different tokens are there in the particular programming language. Right? We will discuss about the tokens of Python, and here if you see this part of the board, here 5 different tokens are there that are related with our Python language. Out of these 5, we discussed about keywords, we discussed about identifier, we discussed just in the previous video lecture, we discussed about literals also. Now, in this video, we are going to discuss about operators. It is a very important token of any programming language, right? If you know how many different operators are supported by the language, then and then only you can create a program, right? Now, the thing is, why we discuss operator in this coding part, right? In general, if you create any software in Python, your software should have an equation or your software should have a calculation work, right? Suppose you are going to create a software for a restaurant, right? Restaurant means how many dosas they are going to sell to the particular customer, then what is the price of a single piece, and then you are going to calculate the total amount of that particular unit, right? Then after the billing, you just apply GST. You should have a formula of GST in your program so that on the total amount, computer is going to calculate the GST. So here each and every program, you should put an equation, you should put a calculation work so that your program has a fruitful meaning, right? So here, if you want to create an equation in Python, in general, suppose I am going to write an equation z equal to 10 plus 15. It is the simplest equation of mathematics, or you can say arithmetic, right? Just see the equation. Z equal to 10 plus 15. If you want to write the same equation into your Python program, you should know how many operators, this is the operator plus is the operator. You should know how many operators are supported by your Python language. Getting my point? Yeah, just see. Now the thing is, very first, well, ये तो समझो operator है क्या? Just see that this equation, maths equation, or we can clarify it, it is an arithmetical equation, right here. 10, it is an operand. 15, it is also an operand, right? In maths, we can say it is a non-decimal operand. But in Python, 10 is an integer value, or we can say an integer operand. Clear? Terms are same in your mathematics and in the programming, but the name of terms are different. You have to recognize the name of these terms, right? In mathematics, it is a non-decimal value, whereas in Python, it is an integer value. So 10 is an operand, an integer operand. 15, it is an integer operand. Now plus is the operator. अब ये करता क्या है? What is the role of operator over here? Operator, when you trigger the operator in between operands, it will trigger an action, it will trigger a computational work, calculation work, and it will give you the desired output. Here plus means addition. So if I say what is the value of z here, तो आप क्या करते हो? 10 plus 15, 10 and 15. Now the value of z, it is 25. Right? So here, this is the operator, and we are going to discuss operators of Python in this video lecture. Clear? Now just see, operator. In mathematics, we are having a lot of variety of different operators. In your general mathematics, you use addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, then root, cube, square, different operators are there in mathematics. But in Python is having some selected operators only. Suppose in mathematics, z equal to root 3. This is the valid term in mathematics. But if you want to write the same statement in your Python program, in your Python text editor, here root symbol, it is not there in your computer, so you cannot write this same statement in your Python programming language. So we should know how many operators are there, how many operators are supported by Python, right? So here, now just see, when I write z equal to 10 plus 15, in mathematics, it is an equation, right? It is an equation. Z equal to root 3. It is also, we can say it is an equation or it is a valuation of z. But if you write the same line in your Python, now the term has changed. In Python, it is not the equation, it is expression. I told you about expression in the previous video. Expression. Equation in mathematics, expression in Python. Clear? Done. Now, just see. Here we are, I have divided the board into 3 parts. These are the topics. We are working on this operator. Here you can see on this part of the board different operators that are there in Python. It is there, and this board is vacant. I am going to free the board so that we can write some examples related with these operators. So very first, how many operators are there in Python? Here just see operators 1, 2, 3, 4. Though some more operators are there in Python, but here in class 11 you should know about these 4 operators only. It is enough for you, right? In class 12 we just read that bitwise operator, then left shift, right shift operator, some more operators are there. But in class 11, according to the syllabus of class 11, we should know about these 4 operators. Here, just see, the very first operator. What is the name of this operator? It is arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators. In mathematics, arithmetical equations are there. Arithmetical equation, or we can say arithmetical calculation, means what? Arithmetical calculation is a calculation that produces the result in digit. Clear? It is the arithmetical calculation. So, arithmetical operators 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Python supports 7 different arithmetical operators. Right? Now, second one is relational operator. Relational operator means these operators are used while making a relation, or we can say while making a condition. The result of these operators are either true or false. Clear? The result of arithmetical operators should be a digit. The result of relational operators should be either true or false. Then the third one, logical operator. If you want to add 2 or more than 2 conditions with each other by using AND, just remember, AND or not, 3 different gates are there in the Boolean algebra in the previous chapter. Right? We use AND in between 2 conditions. If both the conditions are true, then the result is true. Right? The same thing here. So these operators are also produces result either in true or false. Clear? And the last one, it is assignment operator. If you want to assign a value to a variable, then you can use this assignment operator. So these 4 operators are there. We will discuss it one by one. Now, very first we should take this arithmetical operator. What is this one? 7 different arithmetical operators are there. The first one is addition, means plus. So, if in Python, if you write z equal to a plus b, here plus means addition. Computer is going to add the value of a and the value of b and going to store the result into the variable z. Clear? Just see, I am going to create a whole program of Python. A equal to 10, b equal to 20. Now z equal to, it is a plus b, and then in the last line print the result is the same program, sample program number 1 in that previous home assignment. Just see here, z equal to a plus b. We use this addition arithmetical operator in between two operands. Here a and b, these two operands are there, and addition operator is there. Plus means addition. Now minus, it is subtraction. Multiply symbol, just see the multiply symbol in your computer. If you want to write the multiply symbol, very first you have to put cross, you have to write cross, and then in between this cross you have to put plus symbol. It is the multiplication operator in Python, and then it is a division, right? These four very common operators are there. इनके बारे में तो मुझे नहीं लगता है कि कुछ बताने की जरूरत पड़ेगी, but if you want to see what is the result over here? Suppose a into b, z equal to a into b means what is the result? 10 multiplied by 20. So here the result of z, it is 200. Simple. Now just see, if I use this division operator, division means what? Now just see, z equal to b upon a. B is 20, a is 10, b upon a. Now the result is 2. Clear? So it is the division operator. Now just see, अब ये जो इसके बाद वाले हैं, these are new for you. ये आपने मैथ्स में नहीं देखे. It is there in Python only, right? Just see what is this one. 2 division symbol, 2 upon symbol. It is upon or division symbol. Here 2 times division, 2 times multiplication, and this percentage symbol. Here just see, we are going to take some example related with this one, right? Just see, if I write z equal to 7 upon 2, 7 upon 2. Now normal division, what is the result of this division? It is 3.2. Computer is going to produce the exact result, that is 3.2. 3.5, not 3.5, is the result of division, right? Now just see, if we use float value, just check it out. Z equal to 9.0 upon, here it is 2.0. Two float values are there. Now what is the result? The result is 4.5. Exact division. Clear? Now just see, if I use this one, 9.0 upon 2.0. 2 times division. It is known as floor division. Very first you have to remember the name, floor division. Floor division. It is division, but it is floor division. Floor division produces result in whole number. Always the result should be in whole number. No fractional part is there. 9.0 upon 2.0. Here the result should be 4.0 only. Right, whole number, जो भी आगे का पॉइंट होता है वो रिजल्ट आता है. Now just see, z equal to 7 upon 2. Here, if you use this upon symbol, the result is 3. It is the flooring value. क्या होती है अभी flooring value वो देखो. Suppose here, if I use 9.0 upon 2.0, the result is 4.5. मैं इस 4.5 को एक जगह साइड में उठा के लिख लेता हूँ. Right? It is there in between. The ceiling value is 5, the flooring value is 4. देखो 4.5 किसके बीच आता है? 4 से 5 के बीच की ये डिजिट है 4.5. So here 4 is known as flooring value, 5 is known as ceiling value. मैं यहाँ पे ऊपर नाम लिख देता हूँ, आगे काम आएंगे आपके ceiling value, and 4 it is flooring value, FLOOR, floor. Right? ऐसे एक एग्जांपल दो. 7.6 किस होल नंबर के बीच आता है? So here 7.6, it is there in between 7 and 8. Right? So here 8 is the ceiling value, CEIL, ceiling. That is on the top floor, on this roof, ceiling. And 7 it is there on the flooring value. Floor लगाते हैं, टाइल्स फ्लोर में लगती है. It is the flooring value. अब आपको पूछे 7.6 को फ्लोर वैल्यू में कन्वर्ट करो, ना द फ्लोरिंग वैल्यू ऑफ दिस इज 7. इसको सीलिंग वैल्यू में कन्वर्ट करो, सीलिंग वैल्यू इज 8. राइट? सो हियर इट इज द फ्लोर डिवीजन, एंड द यूज ऑफ फ्लोर डिवीजन इज इट इज गोइंग टू प्रोड्यूस द रिजल्ट इन अ non-decimal format in the whole number format, and it shows the flooring value of the calculation. Done? Any doubt? Now just see, we are going to take another example here. This is the flooring division. Now just see the second one. It is known as 2 multiply symbol means what? 2 multiplication. It is the power operator of Python. Power operator. Power means, suppose a equal to 10 into 2. If I use 10 into 2, single multiplication, the result is 20 over here. Right? Now in the second line, I use 10 into 2. It is the power operator. Computer calculates this equation like this one, 10 raised to power 2. And here, the result is 100. Right? Now just see, C equal to, I am going to write it 2 into 3. What is the result? Into means power operator. Computer is going to calculate the equation by using this 2 raised to power 3. Now, what is the result? 2 into 2 into 2. 4 2 is 8. The result is 8 over here. Clear? This is the power operator. Now, the last one. Percent. Here, little bit confusion. If you work this operator in mathematics this symbol is known as percentage symbol. But in programming, if you use this symbol, it is not the percentage symbol. The name of this one is modulo. M-O-D-U-L-O. It is modulo operator. Or we can say it is remainder operator. Right, very first you should know the name, exact name of the operator. It is the remainder or modulo operator. So what is the role of this modulo operator over here? If I use z equal to 10 mod 3, right? Computer will generate the remainder of this equation. What is the remainder here? Number system chapter padha tha humne. Here, if you divide this 10 by 3, 3 is 9, and the remainder, what is the remainder over here? It is 1. So the result of this equation, it is 1. Percent symbol, or we can say modulo operator, produces remainder always. Right? Just see. Now z equal to 11 mod 2. What is the result? 11 mod 2. Calculate 2, 11 here, 2 5 is 10. What is the remainder? The 1 is the remainder, so 1 is here. Clear? Now just see, z equal to 7 mod 5. What is the remainder? 7 mod 5. Here the remainder is 2. Clear? So it is the modulo operator. Just revise it. Plus means addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Division means exact division. Right, here it is known as floor division. Floor division, it will generate the flooring value of the result. 2 times equal to means power operator. Here this percent symbol, it is known as a modulo operator in programming, and it is also known as remainder operator. Clear? It will produce remainder as a result. So we did this arithmetical operator part. Now we are here on the second part, that is known as relational operators. अब एक चीज समझो, relational operator पहले तो अपन ट्राई करते हैं, try to know the name of these operators. This one is known as greater than. It is known as small than, or we can say less than. It is greater than or equal to, right? It is less than or equal to. Then it is double equal to, or we can say equality check. अभी सब बताऊंगा मैं, सब एग्जांपल लूंगा. It is not equal to. Now with the help of relational operator we can produce condition, and if your computer is going to calculate, going to evaluate the condition, it will supply either true result or false result. Just say I am using this 10 greater than 3. मैंने कंप्यूटर को पूछा if 10 greater than 3 what? 10 is greater than 3. Yes, 10 is greater than 3. तो कंप्यूटर ने क्या रिजल्ट दिया यहाँ पे? It is true. Right? Now just see. अब मैंने दूसरा इक्वेशन दिया, if 5 less than 3. Just see the operator here. It is the greater than operator. Now this is the less than operator. अभी मेरी इक्वेशन क्या बनी? 5 is less than 3. Is it true? 5 is less than 3. No, it is false. So here the result is false. It is greater than, it is less than. Now just see, now my next thing is 10 is greater than or equal to 9. Just see the result. 10 is either greater than or equal to 9. Yes, 10 is greater than 9. तो यहाँ पे result क्या आएगा? Here the result is true. Now see, अगर मैंने दूसरा ये दिया, if 10 is greater than or equal to 10, आप बताओ result. Line क्या बनी? What is the statement? 10 is either greater than or equal to 10. तो 10 से बड़ा तो है नहीं, it is not greater than 10, but it is equal to 10. 10 is equal to 10. Here the result is true. Right? एक और चेक कर लेते हैं लोग. If 9 is greater than equal to 12, अब बताओ क्या रिजल्ट आ रहा है? 9 is greater than or equal to 12. ना तो 9 12 से greater than है, ना equal to है. So here the result is false. Done. Greater than equal to, same, less than equal to. Now we are here on this equality checker. What is this equality checker? Just see. If I write this one, if 10 equal to 5, equal to, it is known as equality checker. This operator is going to check both the values that are there at this right hand side and left hand side. If both the values are equal, then the result is true. If both the values are unequal, then the result is false. इसी को तो बोलते हैं equal to 10, equality checker 5, 10 equal to 5. If both the values are same, then the result is true. 10 is not equal to 5. हमें मालूम है, तो अभी result क्या है? Here the result is false. Right? दूसरे में देता हूँ, देखो, if 7.5 equal to 7.4, both the values are same, then the result is true, otherwise false. Here 7.5 7.4 है ही नहीं, दोनों values same, तो result क्या आ जाएगा? false आएगा. अब मैं ये कर दूं, 8.37 equal to 8.37. Now what is the result? Both the values are equal, 8.37, 8.37. So here the result is true. It is the equality checker operator of our Python. Right? Now the last relational operator, it is not equal to. Just see what is there in this not equal to operator. Here, this is known as not equal to. Just see, if I write this one, if 7 not equal to 3. What is the result? Just see my statement properly, see my line properly. My line is 7 is not equal to 3. True ही तो है भाई, 7 तो 3 की equal है ही नहीं. 7 is not equal to 3. Yes, it is true. 7 is not equal to 3. Right? अब मैं दूसरा ये देता हूँ. If 7 not equal to 7, अब बताओ result. 7 is not equal to 7. अरे भाई झूठ बोल रहा है, 7 तो 7 के बराबर होता है. So here the result is false. Done. So these are the relational operators by which we can create condition in programming, and the result of this condition, it is either in true or in false. Done. So these are the relational operators. Now the next one is logical operator of programming. What is there in the logical operations? Logical operators are required when you are going to connect two or more than two conditions with each other. Here, and or. These are the binary operators. Binary means what? Binary means these operators require two operands at least. दो ऑपरेंड चाहिए. जैसे प्लस क्या होता है? अभी हमने लिखा था n equal to z equal to 10 plus 15. Here plus is a binary operator. क्यों है binary operator? Because we require two different operands for this addition operator, right? So it is a binary. Now I say and or. these two operators are binary operators. They require two operands for their operation. Done. Two operands means what? Now, with the help of these logical operators, we can connect, we can combine two or more than two conditions with each other. Right? Just see. Now, abhi dekho ek cheez. We know that if a student got A1 grade or just see A2 grade की बात करते हैं, A2 grade, what is the condition for A2? Student's marks should greater than 81 and less than 90%. It is a range for A2 grade. Done. Now, if I use this one, if percentage greater than 81.0 and percentage less than 90.0, then here print A2. Just check this out. This statement. If it is first condition, it is another condition, and I am going to add these two conditions with the AND operator, AND gate. Now, if suppose a student got 84% marks, 84.5% marks, right? अब check करो here percentage में मैं डाल देता हूँ 84.5 greater than 81, yes, true, first condition is true. 84.5 less than 90, yes, second condition is true. Here AND is there. If both the conditions are true, then and then only उस बच्चे का grade A2 appear हो रहा है. Right? Now just take another one. अभी किसी बच्चे का है 72% marks. Clear? For 72, if we put 72 over here, 72 greater than 81, the condition is false. It is not greater than 81. Now 72 less than 90, yes, here the condition is true. But both the conditions are true, then only computer shows A2 grade, otherwise not. So these are the logical operators. We will discuss these logical operators in the next chapter, where we are going to understand about this if and else, how to create condition. उसमें आएगा वापस. Here you just know three logical operators are there: and, or, and not. And you have to write these operators in small letters only. Clear? Now the last point, assignment operator, very important thing. Assignment operator. These operators are used when you are converting your equation in shorthand, converting your expression in shorthand. What is shorthand? Just see, assignment means what? A equal to 10. Here, equal to, it is the assignment operator. It will assign value 10 to the variable A. Right? Computer creates one variable, I store the value 10 in its memory, and then A. It is the variable name, just like this one. It is created inside the computer's memory. So here, assignment operator, it is for assigning a valid value to the variable. Right? Now just see, if I say this one, suppose A equal to 10, A plus equal to 2. It is a shorthand. Plus equal to 2, just see this operator. Plus equal to, in mathematics it is wrong completely. But in Python, if you write the same line, it is a valid statement. कैसे? अब कंप्यूटर करेगा क्या? What is the value of A? आपको ये statement है, first value of A is 10, then in the second line A plus equal to 2. अब आपसे पूछा गया what is the final value of A? तो अब आप इसको कैसे ओपन करोगे? How to value this one? आपको ये क्या करना है? देखो, A plus equal to 2, it means A equal to A plus 2. Expand it. A plus equal to 2 means A equal to A plus 2. तो अभी क्या हो गया? A की value 10 plus 2 12. Now here the result of A is 12. Right? अभी मैं ये दूँ A minus equal to 5, तो कैसे expand होगा? देखो, A minus equal to 5, it means what? It means A equal to A minus 5. Simple. Clear? Now just see third one, A multiply equal to 4, कैसे convert करोगे बताओ? A multiply equal to 4, just very simple. A equal to, ये as it is रहना तो इसको इधर लेके आ जाओ. A equal to A into 4. Clear? Now the next one, upon, suppose ये आ गया A upon equal to 5. Now the expectation is A equal to A upon 5. This is the answer. Clear? Now these are the operators of our Python programming language, right? Just watch this video twice so that you can understand the role of operators properly. Yes, I am going to upload notes also related to this operator. It is a very important topic. If you know the operators very well, then and then only you can create effective program in Python. नहीं तो जगह जगह एरर आने, right? I hope the video is fruitful for you. Thank you very much.